I'm Rich Carroll. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. A traffic stop involving two deputies turns violent on I-95 in Flagler County. Amy Cherry has more.
Deputy Dominic Quintieri was heading southbound on I-95 Wednesday morning when he pulled over a black BMW with a temporary tag. He says he immediately noticed the smell of pot, but those inside the car denied the presence of any drugs. When the occupants were asked to step out of the vehicle, deputies say one tried to hop from the passenger seat to the driver's seat, and things turned violent. Let's take a llisten.
Stop! Stop! Come here! Come here! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! Stop! Back up! Back up! You're gonna get tased! Stop!
One of the men was tased after that deputy, Aaron Bosalil, stabbed the suspect's tire with a long knife. The vehicle fled the scene with the knife still in the tire. The vehicle was later found crashed into a culvert off Old Dixie Highway. One man who remained at the scene and a 17-year-old boy were released without charges. The search continues for the suspect who sped off and crashed.
Flagler County's top cop helps arrest a car thief. John Arking reports.
On Wednesday, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office was alerted by an automated license plate reader that a stolen vehicle out of Connecticut with New Jersey plates was traveling north on U.S. Highway 1. Sheriff Rick Staley, who just finished a traffic stop on a speeding vehicle, was nearby and spotted the 2020 Chrysler Pacifica minivan traveling northbound as it crossed Belterre Parkway. He says he then got behind the vehicle and gave updated directions of travel to deputies over the radio for the use of stop sticks on the vehicle.
Because I'm in an unmarked car, I was able to remain tactically and somewhat hidden as I gave responding deputies the vehicle direction of travel, which ultimately went eastbound on State Road 100 in Bunnell. We tactically placed stop sticks and flattened tires on the vehicle, forcing the vehicle to stop, and a 70-year-old man that had stolen the vehicle was arrested. It was a great team effort by our communications center and numerous deputies and detectives in doing a textbook and tactically safe felony traffic stop.
The driver was identified as Stephen Allen Nichols, who told deputies the vehicle was a rental and he'd paid for it. But a call to Enterprise Rental in Waterbury, Connecticut confirmed Nichols had rented the vehicle but failed to return it on January 10th. The company waited until March 1st to report it stolen. Nichols was placed under arrest and charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle. He was booked into the county jail and is being held on a $2,500 bond. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
Palm Coast residents voiced their opinion in a citizen survey about what it's like to live in the city. City Manager Matt Morton goes over some of the data, which he says is greatly improved from a national survey conducted every other year.
There were significant improvements where our services provided by our residents were rated positive, from 61 to 75% of residents rating them positively. Customer service increased from 69 to 78% positive. Our value of services for the taxes paid was a huge increase from 46 to 56% of our residents being happy. Our overall quality of life increased from 75 to 82%. Overall image went from 61 to 76%. Our place to live, 79 to 86. And neighborhoods, quality and safety, from 80 to 87%.
Mayor Melissa Holland touted that the survey was designed in-house.
The National Citizen Survey always frustrated me because it was such a small pool of residents, and I don't know if it necessarily tracked the general population using the statistics that we received, and it was very prescribed, and so this gives us the ability to customize it and make sure we're really responding to what we want to hear from our residents.
Citizens were also asked what should be the top economic development priority. The majority, or 35%, said preserving the environment, while 25% said workforce development. They were also asked what type of development is needed most in Palm Coast, and the majority said they want to see the Innovation District or Town Center developed further. Morton says the input gives insight into what the community is thinking and seeing and helps guide the budget process. A Palm Coast woman has received a prestigious scholarship. Karen Johnson has the details.
The Daytona Beach, Flagler, and New Smyrna branches of the American Association of University Women, through their partnership with Daytona State College, have awarded Michaela Parsons of Palm Coast their 2021 STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Scholarship in the amount of $750. Kimball Medley, Social Media and Publicity Director for the American Association for University Women Flagler County Branch, says through the use of technology and a lot of ambition, Michaela stood out among the applicants.
It's her professor that really brought all of this out to our attention in the letter of recommendation that she sent for Michaela. So we were very, very impressed. And that's what we want to see. We want to see students that are, thinking outside of the box, demonstrating trailblazing skills, and have a passion for the sciences.
Medley says Michaela works part-time, attends school on a full-time basis, and gives back to her community through the Science and Women in Engineering and Science Wise clubs at DSC, and by volunteering at food pantries, beach cleanups, and Rise Against Hunger food packing initiatives, and all with a humble attitude, according to Medley. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.